Welcome back to the channel. I'm here in Sunset Plaza. Just dropped my orders off at the post office. And I'm thinking about going on another photo adventure today. I was thinking about going to Cornwall Park and then maybe Squires Lake. But before that, I'm here at Sunset Plaza, so I thought I'd pop in at Goodwill. Let's head on in there and see what they have to offer today. Pretty nice pair of cowboy boots here for $29.99. I know sometimes those sell for upwards of $100. These Goodwill prices are getting crazy. $69.99 for these. Nice pair of shoes though. Check out this graphic. The endless summer. The search for the perfect wave. I kind of like this Tinkerbell patch here. It's only $2.99. You could put it on the back of a shirt or jacket or something. You put it on the back of a denim jacket like that, a sweatshirt or something, or a backpack, a pillow. What do you guys think about this Bigfoot for $4.99? Probably a pretty good buy at that price point, but I don't know enough about it. I don't want to ship it. Got a whole bunch of these cars back here. Look at this one, this giant one right here, and a little guy right here. Someone who's into those could probably load up really good today. Always gotta check these cars for the red lines. The red lines can make you a lot of money. You guys know I'm a sucker for these dinosaurs. Here's $12.99 for a huge bag. It's tempting, but I'm gonna pass. A little bit too much money. Track season is officially over. Look at this, couple fly wires here. Nice Asics. $12.99 and $14.99. I'm gonna wait until Monday. Maybe I can pick those up at a deal if I get at the right color. You can usually make some decent money off of these bike seats. Here's a nice mongoose for $6.99. I like to pick them up about $4.99, so I'm gonna pass on this one. Nice X Games skateboard back here for $3.99. I don't know much about skateboards, but that seems like a decent price. I know a lot of resellers pick up these Build-A-Bears. Here's one for $4.99. Little baseball outfit. I don't know. I'm gonna pass on it, but I might do some research and see if that's a market worth getting into. Look at this guy. He's on a mission. Ooh. These are pretty nice little canvas prints here. They're asking $14.99 for them. There's that one. And there's this one over here. Nice prints. While we try to teach our children about life, our children teach us what life is all about. Isn't that the truth? Some nice cast iron back here. This one's only $14.99 for a 12-incher. They got a couple smaller ones here, probably 10 inches. Those are by Lodge. Nothing brand name, no Griswold back here, but they're out here. Even in the danger zone. Doesn't spin well enough. They're asking $3.99 for this piece. It's 30% off today. What do you guys think? Should I pick that up? I like this lady here. This ninja type lady. She's pretty cool. What do you guys think? She look dangerous? There's something for the Cambodian fan. What do you guys think? Look at this. Santa chilling in the off season, having some beverages, lounging in the chase chair. It's pretty cool. So you guys should be proud. I'm leaving Goodwill empty-handed. Decided not to pick anything up. I'm gonna work through some inventory I currently have and go to the park and take photos of the squirrels instead. So let's head over to Cornwall, see what we can find. So I made it out here to Cornwall Park. I'm gonna walk around here, let the adventure begin. See what I can find out here to photograph. Maybe some squirrels, maybe some wildlife, maybe some flowers. We're gonna walk around. It's pretty busy out here today, so the wildlife might be hiding, but I'm gonna keep my eyes open, see what I can find, and get some new images for you guys. So let's do it. So I spotted this little trail that walks up to this large tree. Thought I'd sneak in here and see what this is all about. Never been in this area. It's off of the main trail. Some large rocks here, and these huge trees. I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's gigantic. So it's oops. It looks like there's a little trail through here, so I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find anything. So it looks like there is little trails through here that lead down to the big open field down below. And some of these root structures on these trees are pretty incredible. I mean, look at that one. It spreads out all over the ground here, all the way across the trail. Look at this gigantic bundle of roots here. It's like taking over the trail. Just little mounds of roots. So it's definitely part of the little trail system, but it's up and away from the regular larger trail down below. So looks like there's some more manicured trails here, so we'll see what it leads to. Again, these root systems are incredible. I mean, look at this one, and then across the way there, that one is on a large rock, and it's just kind of taken over. It's pretty amazing. Huge tree in the middle of this almost little concrete area. So I'm looking around here for something to photograph, but I'm not seeing much other than the trees and the root system that I mentioned to you. No squirrels have shown themselves yet. There's a helicopter going over right now. Somebody must be getting airlifted or something. So I'm gonna keep walking through here and see what I find. Looks like I walked my way back to the main trail here. It's a little road crossing, a dead end. So we're on Cornwall here, Coolidge. So yeah, main trail again. We'll get back on it and see where it goes to. Couple flowers out here. So those of you who have been watching my videos know that I've been out here quite a bit at Cornwall, but I'm not really that familiar with this park. I'm still kind of discovering everything about it. It's kind of large with a lot to offer, so I know they have the disc golf, and that's a lot of people enjoy that. Pickleball courts there, but you know, I'm more looking for the wildlife, so I know there's squirrels out here. Found some owls out here, but we'll see what else this place has to offer. I am kind of turned around here. I'm not really sure where I'm walking to, but this is a nice, large, wide, manicured trail, so we'll see where it heads to. Personally, this area looks like a little bit more fun than that well-manicured trail, but it's a little steep for me to venture down that way. Look at all these pretty orange little berries, little red ones, little orange ones. Not sure what those are, but I might try to snap some photos of them. There's a nice little batch right there. I got some decent shots of it. You guys know what kind of the berries those are? Let me know. I'd be interested to find out. Alright, I'm back on track. I recognize this trail. This heads back down to the main squirrel area, so we're gonna get down there and see if we can find a squirrel. I've been at Cornwall for over 5 minutes. Haven't seen any wildlife, so let's get at it. So I did spot my first squirrel. He's up this trail a little ways. I just got a picture of his backside, the tail. But I'm gonna head up there and see if I can maybe track him down and get a better shot. So he's up that tree right now. Just went back down it. He's keeping his distance from me. I snapped a couple photos of him. But this is a pretty steep hill I'm walking up right now. There he goes, across the way there. You see him there, hopping around? So I'm gonna try to get a few more photos of him now that I'm close enough. So he managed to climb up and away from me. He went up the tree a little higher than my camera could reach. So I'm gonna move on, see what else I can find on this ridge here. So there is a nice little trail up top of this ridge once you get up that hill, and you can walk right along it. I don't know where it leads to, but we're gonna take this little trail and see where it goes. We got some of those nice spring colors on these branches. Got a couple photos of that. It's always nice to see them change colors like that. Gonna work my way back down the trail to the main trail. Back down this little hill. Get back to a more familiar area. Kind of out here away from everything. I do hear a little bird. I saw it fly from one branch to the next, but I'm Not quite seeing where that sound is coming from, but I'm gonna see if I can locate it. He's making a lot of noise, so we'll see. You guys hear that? So we're back down to the main trail here. Look at this little field of buttercups here. Whole batch of them here along this trail. It's on both sides as well. So we're gonna walk through here and get back onto the main trail. Look how tiny these little flowers are. That's one of the benefits of having a big telephoto lens. You can get a shot of a flower that small. Zoomed in all the way. I'll put the photo here of what I got. Kind of like this ground covering here. Has the big leaves with the little antenna leaves sticking out all across the ground here. It's taken over. So I'm walking by the area where I spotted an owl last time. Not seeing anything out here today. It's a little bit more active with the disc golf and all that today. So they might be staying away from this more populated area. But I'm keeping my eyes open, you know, they might be up there. Get another shot of them. But I'm not seeing anything yet. Here we go, we got Peanut. Oh, you bringing me the ball? I think you need the ball, don't you?
Who's that? Who's that?
We got Peanut here, out here at Cornwall Park, playing a little ball. Look at that. Oh, Peanut. Alright. Peanut's brought it back.
Stop, stay.
You got it for me, Peanut? Alright, let's do it. Oh, Peanut lost it again. So that was kind of fun. Got a few little clips and photos of Peanut there, and his owner was nice enough to let me photograph and videotape Peanut here having some fun at Cornwall Park. So thanks again for letting me get that footage of you. Hopefully you like some of those photos, and thank you for watching if you're watching. So there's a little squirrel right there on that stick. He kind of perked up and looked at me when I stopped in my tracks and turned the camera. You can see him waving his tail there. Yeah, he's pretty active waving that tail. He's about halfway up that stick. He's actually walking towards me, so I'm gonna get the camera out and try to get a few photos of him. So he's right on the base of that tree now. He's gonna stretching out there. He's pretty brave with me. He's come my way a couple times. He's looking right at me right now, so I'm gonna try to snap a few more photos. He was kind of in that difficult light for me to photograph, but I'll head over that way. He's walking along that tree, kind of just begging me to take his photo, so I'm gonna do some more. Of course, once I reached for the camera and shut the videotape off, he crosses the trail and went off into the bush. So I'm gonna keep going. Maybe I'll see another squirrel who's a little bit more at ease with me pointing the camera at him. So I was hoping to get up and around Squires Lake today as well, so I'm gonna leave Cornwall here and head that way. Hopefully I can find the time to do that and get up there and see what that's all about today. Kind of like those pinkish purple flowers over there. Looks like it might be a rhododendron. There's a couple here I might try and get some photos of. First I gotta maneuver down this hill without breaking my neck. Could be a tough one. Here's that tree I was telling you about with the purple flowers on it. There's some bumblebees kind of buzzing around the top one there. I was hoping to get a photo with one of the bees in there, but I don't know if I'm able to do that. I'm gonna keep trying a little bit, see what I can do. Here we are, we made it to Squires Lake Park. We're gonna head up there and go hike around Squires Lake. Let's do it. So we made it to Squires. It's about 7 o'clock, a couple hours before it gets dark, so we're gonna head up there. It's about a half a mile up to the main lake and then about a mile around, I think. So quick one, but we're gonna get up there and see what we can see tonight. Let's do it. This little sticker bush, what do you guys think? Stop invasive species in your tracks. Day use only, dawn till dusk, so we gotta get up there quick. Let's do it. Pretty quiet on the trail tonight. So far, nobody out here. It is the rock in the middle of the trail. Poor design, Squires Lake. For those of you who've never done this hike, you know, it's just about the perfect little day hike. You can get up here, get up to the lake in probably, you know, it's a half a mile up to the lake. And then you can get around the lake in less than an hour. So, you know, if you're in fairly good condition, you can knock this one out in about an hour, hour and a half. So it's a perfect little day hike. There's a longer trail if you want to take the Beaver Lake loop, but we like the short one, and we're gonna do the short one today. And we're almost up to the lake, so stay tuned. We're gonna get a shot of the lake real soon. We made it to the top here. We got the lookout here over the bridge. It's a nice little bridge here. You can look out over the lake. Little bench over here as well. They have nice benches all around this lake, so plenty of places to pop off and get a little look at it. You can see it's pretty still today. Don't see any ducks, no wildlife. Some leaves and some algae and whatnot on that left-hand side, but yeah, pretty peaceful and serene. Yeah, so we're gonna get around it. Take our breath, catch my breath for a second. It is a big incline to get up here, but once you're up here, it's pretty tame. I do see a little wildlife down there. Something looks like a little muskrat or something. Oh, bird, there it goes. Two birds down there. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. They're right in that little island type area right there. So I might try to snap a photo, I don't know. They're kind of far away, but we'll see what I can get. So there was a nice big group of hikers that we just walked by. So I'm not the only one up here, but I'm gonna get around here. The other side has more areas to photograph, where I might be able to get some birds and some frogs and who knows what else, but I think if I hustle to get over there, there might be a better opportunity for some photos, so let's do that. It's perfectly flat rock. You're out here needing something to cook on, that'd be perfect. It's almost like a little cutting board. It's a beautiful flower here. I had to stop and take a few photos of it. That goes all the way up. I did hear a little noise in the brush over here. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I'm gonna move on. I kind of kept an eye out for a little bit, but I didn't see anything. Might have been just a branch falling or something, who knows. But I made the incline here, so it's gonna even out here. There is a tree that I'm quite fond on over here. I call it the Medusa tree. So some of you have watched my hikes around Squires Lake. You've probably heard me mention the Medusa tree. So we're approaching that. I'll give you guys a look at it once we get there. Stay tuned. Up and away. There's a couple interesting little structures around here. Little plants. Look at that thing. Had to snap a couple photos of that. It's so unique. I spotted another one of those purple flowers here on the trail. I'll give you guys a look at it. Let me turn you around here. It's kind of nice they have these right along the trail that you can just kind of stop and enjoy their beauty. Let's see if I can get a better angle for you. I guess all the flowers turn toward the sunshine, toward the water, so you got to get off the trail to get a look at them, but some nice ones along the trail here if you look out for them. They have these nice markers along the trail so you know where you're going. Squires Lake Loop, we're going to keep on going. The mighty Medusa is just around the corner. Let's keep it on. Let's get down this hill and check her out. Looks like there's been an accident here on the trail. Watch out. There she is in all her glory, the mighty Medusa. That's one of my favorite trees on this hike. She kind of branches out like that. Looks like little snakes, like the mighty Medusa she is. Yep, I like that one. It's right at the end of this trail as you take the turn and make your way down the hill here. So we're gonna keep on going. Let's do it. So it is awfully quiet out here. I prefer a trail with a little bit more action, but you know, we'll take what we can get. It is kind of the tail end of the night, making our way around here at the right before it gets twilight. I guess we got a couple hours, but we're close to the other side of the lake. So if you do get up here, you might want to bring some mosquito spray because they are kind of thick up here. So tip for you, bring your mosquito spray so you don't get eaten. So in my past videos, there's been a nice trickle of water coming through this little culvert, but it's just so dry right now. It's definitely spring has sprung. There's not as much water floating through here, so there's still a little trickle, but things have dried up quite a bit. This is the turnoff where you can head up and take the Beaver Pond loop. It's a little longer hike, but we're gonna go with the short one and stay to the 1 mile around. Look at all these beautiful greens with the light shining on it. That sun is hitting it just perfect. It's a nice little spot, isn't it? So this is the other end of the lake where this root structure starts to peek its way out of the ground here. So you gotta watch your step a little bit going through here. But it's not too bad. There's one thing you gotta worry about, you know, on this hike. A hike like this will give you lumpy calves. You gotta be careful. So I'm over here by the lily pads and I think I spot a frog right there. He's sitting right there looking at me. So I'm gonna make sure that's a frog. Maybe try to snap a photo of him. See if I can locate a few more in this area. I know they have, they often are showing themselves in this little lily pad area. Look at the lake, how murky it is on this side. It's all covered by lilies. So I got a couple photos. I took a step closer and he jumped away. About scared me half to death. I think I know what my mom means about those frogs. They can be startling. Do you guys hear that? Some noises over here. I'm not sure what exactly it is, but might be frogs. Lots of birds. But I think we're gonna keep walking. So I wish I would have got that frog jumping. That would have been an awesome shot. He just kind of was right there in the water. I took one step closer and he jumped right away, right out of my frame where I couldn't get him anymore. So I gotta be ready for that kind of stuff to get the shots. I think if I'm out here long enough, I'll get something like that. It's a good look down on all the lilies. Still hearing a little noise over that way. I don't know if I missed out on something. You know, I did see a beaver the other day, and it was kind of a large animal getting through a brush like that. So it might be a beaver in that brush over there. I don't know. So I spot a little duck down there, right? He's swimming away now, right off of that log. He was on that log, and then he just left. Seems to be a small one, so maybe there's a family of ducks out here. I'll keep an eye out. This would be a good area to spot some more frogs, but I'm not seeing anything. Might be a little too warm out here for them to be sunning themselves in this heat. But I'm gonna keep looking. Sometimes off of this bridge you can spot them on these lilies. You can see the air bubbles come up where they're down in the water. I'm not seeing anything out here. I might just be missing it, but it is kind of a nice, pretty little area. Maybe I'll take a photo of the lilies. Got a little closer. Do Do you guys see any frogs out there? See a little dragonfly coming through? No frogs though. I'm not seeing anything. They're probably right out there in the open. I'm not seeing it. Sometimes they blend right in. Here's a little boat launch area. You can get pretty close to the water here. So I think we've had a nice day of adventure. Let's see. We went to Cornwall Park. First we went to Goodwill. Didn't buy anything. Then we went to Cornwall Park. We saw some squirrels. We met a dog. What was the dog's name? Nugget or something? Now we're at Squires Lake. We saw a frog. We saw some flowers. You guys got a good look at the lake. You got a good look at the mighty Medusa. So I think we're gonna head on back down the trail and call it a shoot. But thank you again for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.